What's happening? Welcome to the studio. I'm Dan Jansen. You're in my office. So I wanted to do something a little bit different today. We did a recent trip out to the Oregon coast to one of our clients, Scout Trading Company. And I wanted to speak a little bit on how they are more than a client. We consider them a creative partner and how that kind of all unfolded. They came to us 3 or 4 years ago with the project. We were asked to create their new coffee brand, which was called Pioneer Joe at that time. We worked with them to create the branding packaging for their coffee. Shortly after that, they ended up making coffee for us that we currently sell on our website. And then after that project, then they came to us looking for us to redo all their apparel in their shop. They have a store down in Lincoln City. They've been in this location in Lincoln City for I think 2.5, 3 years now, and they finally kind of built out this whole store. They have a full axe throwing lanes in the back, 2 different lanes. You can throw axes. So we did a bunch of branding and apparel for that. They painted a huge mural on the side of the wall of an axe and this whole deal. You can walk straight across the shop, and they have, I think it's a 14 color automated press running, screen printing tees. So it's a rad environment where you can buy a cool tee or sweatshirt as well as walk over and see that same sweatshirt being printed. We partnered with them to create this whole apparel line for their 2 shops. We kind of looked at their company like, okay, is this more than just, a one-off project, a logo design and a couple t-shirts? Is there something we can do here where we work together on a yearly basis, and can they create products for us as well as we create designs for them? Can we partner, on a long-term basis? So it's been a great partnership. They currently print a lot of our t-shirts, our hats, things like that. So it's kind of this whole full circle deal where, a lot of clients, they ask you to do a project. You're like, oh, sure, we'll do these t-shirts, we'll do this logo, and you move on to the next project, to the next client. But I would encourage you to look, dive a little bit deeper into their company, see if you can help them, with other parts of their company, of their brand. And in turn, is there something they can do for you? Maybe it's trading. Maybe you don't charge them for that logo. Maybe you trade out for, some t-shirts or something like that and kind of create this relationship that they need you and you need them type of thing. It's worked out well for us, and I would encourage just looking at clients and those opportunities in a different angle and trying to build something more than just, hey, we do your design work. Jerome and Gittel actually own Scout, and Jerome comes from a design background, screen printing background. He loves and knows the creative process. So it's always cool to work with a client like that who has done the work, knows how to make a tee, knows how, developing a logo and a brand works. Let me show you some of the stuff we've done for these guys. So we have the Pioneer Joe Coffee Company. So this was one of the first projects we did for them. They came to us, looking for the branding, packaging of this new coffee company that was going to be an in-house brand for them. They developed their own coffee. We did all these different logo comps, as well as packaging, and then in the end landed on this final package. From that came the Lincoln coffee, which we currently sell in our store. So it's basically Pioneer coffee in the Lincoln bag and branding. We're going to be coming out with actually another flavor here soon. That'll be in a matte white bag, so it'll kind of be our light roast. This made sense because we make coffee mugs. Kind of like to do this kind of drinkware thing where we have coffee mugs, beers, beer pints, things like that. So it was always like, hey, it'd be sweet if we had our own coffee. So we partnered with them to make the Lincoln brand coffee, the Rise and Grind. So like I mentioned, we do all their apparel for them, their Scout brand as well as their in-house brands. So these are some of those apparel graphics that are currently available in their shop. They have this on everything from t-shirts, sweatshirts, patches, stickers. Some of the axe throwing designs, which this is painted on their wall in the axe throwing lanes. And then they have the location in Seaside, Oregon, so we do apparel for that location as well. So these are Seaside specific designs. All kind of beachy Oregon coast themes. Part of the reason for going out there this weekend was to kind of develop a new line look for them. We dug into their sales, kind of see what's the number one seller, in their t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, things like that. and then from that built a new line that we're going to then go back and design against. So we're able to look at their sales and basically say, okay, hey, this tea with the Yeti on it, or this tea with Smokey the Bear on it, say the top seller. Let's develop a couple new teas, off that look, off that style. So it's good. They kind of let us into the back end and partner with us to kind of see what's working, what's not working. Same with our apparel. They have a huge section in their store that's basically built out with Lincoln and all of our teas, so they can give us all the demographics and all the info on our brand and say, hey, this is what sells, this is what doesn't sell, and from that we can pick and choose what we want to print for us here or for their store as well. So I just kind of wanted to touch on that a little bit today. Just encourage you to look a little bit deeper into some of these companies and some of these clients who reach out to you. If there's something more you can do with them to be a partner, and work together on their side of the business as well as your side of the business. Scout has been a great, what we would call, creative partner for Lincoln. They're super easy to work with, and we're going to continue helping build their stores and their brand, as well as they're helping us build our brand. So I just encourage you to kind of look a little bit further, think a little bit farther, think a little bit deeper into the company who's contacting you, and think, hey, is there something long-term here? Is there some way I can work with them in a different capacity? Can I help them here or help them there? Or can they help me grow as well? So thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, make a comment in the bottom. Tell us what you like, what you don't like. Let us know if this helped out in any way. And we'll do more of this. So thanks.